My bad. My audio wasn't muted. I forgot to turn my microphones. All right. Well, you can do it all over again. Let me text. Oh, good now. All right. Audio should be good now. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, I totally forgot to turn on the microphones. Okay. All right. Oh, I didn't say anything important. I didn't say anything that was all that important. So we're good to go. Yeah, no, it's been a very calm week. Nothing really happened in the markets this week. Gold to new all-time high a little bit, barely, and oil, the big oil jump. Basically, that's it. There's really nothing else. Okay, so the monthly chart. Oh, this is a weekly chart. I have the weekly chart. I don't know why I have the weekly chart. This really should be the monthly chart. Let me think here. Because the oscillators are. I'm gonna have to come back to another monthly chart because everything is now weekly charts. I don't have monthly charts up here. I don't want another chart. I don't want another tab. Yeah, we can check till right. Okay, we're gonna do some stocks today because everything else is boring. This is gonna be super quick. Bitcoin, a third doji in a row coming up. I think we'll rally a little bit. I think we're gonna close the week at around 28. I think this is fine. I like this. The fifth candle in the uptrend should not be a crazy high candle because then it makes it very difficult to get to an MRI top. So let's hope this double. Even like this thing would have to crash all the way down to like 22,000 in order for this not to print the 5. But the next candle is gonna have to close higher than 28,000. Otherwise, we break the count. Breaking the count is not a bad thing, by the way. If we break the count, that's actually more bullish. But I like getting to my MRI tops because it lets me judge the market a little bit better. Allocation chart. Come on. What's going on? There it is. Allocation chart, staying 100% long. No reason to get concerned. A daily chart, simply consolidating, nothing interesting in the MRI count. But here's the cool part on a daily chart. When this thing started consolidating, we were about 15% more than that. We were about 18% above the short-term moving average. Today, we are only 10% above the 50-period moving average. If we consolidate another week, we're only going to be 5%. Well, this will stay here. If we consolidate for another week, we're going to be only about 5 or 7% above the 50-period moving average. So we could get to one of these scenarios and then rally back up. I like this consolidation. I'm very happy about it. Also, it gives people a chance to. Oh, what did I just press? Hold on. It gives people a chance to buy into Bitcoin. Here is the short-term chart. This happens to be the 4-hour. It's good. I mean, I don't really like the oscillators, but it's fine. As long as we stay above the MRI support line, ideally at this point, I want to see us stay in a smaller channel. I guess I can draw a symmetric triangle here. It's not a great one. Oh, not what I meant to draw. I wanted to get the triangle. I mean, it's not a great triangle. No, I can't draw it. Like, as long as we stay above this area, I don't really want to see us go below 27.5. And I'm just going to keep moving this arrow. Just keep doing what it's doing. Oh, I like the tick up in the GBTC discount. This is a very nice looking shape here. Over here, it looks nicer than in than on a real Bitcoin price chart. Looks like an ascending triangle formation here, ready to break out. Oil continues to consolidate at a new price above 80. So the US is screwed in refilling the strategic oil reserve. What do I think about the Bitcoin white paper and Apple computers? Guys, I don't care about that stuff anymore. It's all minor. Guys, it's not. This is why Bitcoin is not interesting to me anymore. None of this shit is interesting. Binance, the Binance situation is not interesting. I've seen it all before. Like, it was great when the Bitcoin sign guy, stuck a sign behind Janet Yellen, but that was now like 8 years ago. So someone hit the white paper and Apple default computers. All it shows is how unsafe Apple computers are. Well, I just don't find this stuff interesting or noteworthy. Here's what I find interesting. For me, the biggest news in Bitcoin in this decade, since the beginning of 2020, have really been two. One is what the Canadian government did to people that donated $20 to the truckers, and two, Russia getting kicked off of SWIFT. That's news. That's Bitcoin-worthy news. The Bitcoin white paper being put in an Apple computer is not news to me. It's, who cares? I don't care. It's not life-changing. I'm sorry. I care about Bitcoin at such a higher level than some employee sticking it in an Apple computer, in an Apple operating system. I just don't care. Saudi's cutting production by 1 million is minor news. It's not really Bitcoin related news. It is geopolitical news. I care about news that reflects Bitcoin on a global scale, not like an Easter egg hunt in an Apple's operating system. Same thing with ordinals. I just don't care. It's like 10 steps lower than the Bitcoin-worthy news that I personally care about. No, I haven't looked at gold yet. It's coming. Wow. Now, how much natural gas are they finding? So this is a horrible looking pattern now. If I'll wait. Man, natural gas is going to be one hell of a trade. Maybe one more MRI buy. Can it really get to below 150? That would be incredible. It never gets that low. 150 is as low as natural gas goes. That's 160. So if natural gas gets to 150, we're talking, well, we had some swing lows, right? But natural gas below 150 is 1994 land. Wow. Cebu, Philippines. Man, I always wanted to go to Cebu. Never been to Cebu. I've been to Boracay twice, actually. Weird. I always wanted to go to Palawan and Cebu. One day I'll get there. Here's gold. Gold is about to close at a new weekly all-time high. It's bullish, but I don't think it's going to go to 3,000 this year. I think it'll pull back a little bit. I think maybe it'll close the year around 2,200. Slow and steady for Bitcoin is also good. The news I want to hear about is the Apple iStore has decided to give sats to people for using the App Store. Something like that. Hey, here's a Lightning wallet, and we'll give you sats when you post tutorials on how to use apps. I don't know, something like that. That would be big news. Or Apple decided to in fear of Apple is scared of where the U.S. government is moving. So Apple, the company, has decided to put 1 billion of its cash into Bitcoin. That would be the news I care about, not an image of the Bitcoin white paper. Who cares? I like the S&P consolidation as well here. This doji does not scare me. It didn't happen at the top, and it didn't happen after a long uptrend. I'm a little concerned about Florida has too many shitcoiners. So like the Florida coin in Miami. So when they say it's a crypto hub, I mean, they don't understand Bitcoin. So though I do know someone that advises the DeSantis team, and he is a pure Bitcoiner because he watches this channel. Shout out. I don't want to dox your name. You know who you are. So yeah, if Florida becomes a Bitcoin hub, that's awesome. Shitcoin hub, it's only going to make it worse. Only going to make it worse. I like that the moving averages are separating here. So that's a good sign as well on the S&P. Correlation chart. S&P is up a little bit. Like I said, I like this consolidation. It would be great to have this breakout. The 4150 resistance has been really tough. Once the S&P breaks that and challenges the prior swing high or 4,300 and breaks that, that's it. I would think new all-time highs are going to be imminent. No, I think it's bad. I think having the white paper there, like especially if the Apple senior management didn't know about it, that means that you can have a rogue employee stick whatever they want into the Apple computer that you buy. This is not a good thing, guys. This only shows you how insecure computers are. This only shows you the lack of institutional control at the company that you buy your computer from. Like, I don't think this is good news. I'm always the contrarian here, right? The US being the dumbest country this century, kicking Russia off of SWIFT and confiscating their central bank reserves, that is the real story for Bitcoin, because that is the story of stupidity that America learned nothing in the last 100 years since World War II. Well, today it's the Bitcoin white paper. Tomorrow it's a computer virus, right? Like if the senior management at Apple did not know about this, then tomorrow it could be a virus. That's my point. My point is that if people at Apple didn't know this happened, it only shows how insecure the operating system is, because then anyone can add anything. Okay. And let's look at Tilray. Whoa, Bitfarms went up today nicely. Wow, that's good. I can never find Tilray on my list. JMIA, I'm still waiting for this to do something. I'd be bullish going into earnings. Man, this stock had so much promise. Whoa, Tilray had good earnings. Yeah, you see, when a stock is down so much and everyone's a pessimist and earnings comes, earnings tends to surprise to the upside. Like, I don't even know how good earnings was. Was it good or was it bad? Did they announce it yet? Thursday the 6th. That was yesterday. So they just haven't posted results yet. So I don't know if earnings is going to be red or green, but it looks good. If on Monday it's trading up, I mean, I don't like the structure of the chart. I don't like the structure of the chart, but if earnings are good and it's rallying the stock, I don't know. From a TA perspective, I wouldn't touch it. $100 a barrel in 2023. Yeah, probably. Probably. Earnings Monday? Okay. I don't know. TradingView is telling me that I know no one knows. I mean, they could be messed up. We can look at other places for earnings. I don't use Apple products, guys. I just don't. ENVX. No idea what this is. Well, it topped on an MRI daily and weekly. Look at that. Weekly and daily combo of an MRI. What do you think would happen? Not surprised at all there's a major pullback. And it rallied off of a weekly MRI buy. Was there a daily one as well? No, there was an earnings drop. Weekly MRI buy here, weekly MRI sell here, and daily MRI sell there. It's at support. I would, it's in a 1 to 4 candle correction phase. If it starts to go up on Monday, it'll probably go higher to new swing highs. And if it goes down on Monday and breaks the moving average, then it'll probably come back down into the next moving average. So Monday is going to be the big decider for this stock. If Monday is a bullish day, I'm bullish. Monday is a bearish day, I'm bearish. I wouldn't short it. It's too cheap. So the only option is to go long if Monday is a bullish day. Nice buy. I love the gaps. This would have been a perfect stock for my earnings gap strategy. Maybe even here, I might have even made money. Let me see. What was the move? Yeah, that's 20%. That's 20%. Well, technically it closed down now. 15% gap. And if I go 30 days out, no, I probably would have lost money on this earnings, but I would have crushed it on the 3 earnings prior to that. I would have crushed it on here, here, and here. I used to have a specific strategy for earnings gappers. This would have made the list. Assuming it has options traded on. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it a day. There's nothing really going on in the markets. Keeping an eye on the halving. We're slowly ticking down. I still think it's going to be 1 month early. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching. And I will see you all on the next one. I may hop into Twitter Spaces for a bit. Maybe. Not sure yet. All right. Talk to you all soon. Bye, guys. Don't forget about the events. Financial Summit, November, and Unconfiscatable in December. Later, guys.